In a small, isolated village, there lived a woman named Layla. Layla was known for her unparalleled beauty, and her village took pride in her captivating appearance. However, Layla harbored a deep secret that no one else knew. She possessed an old mirror inherited from her grandmother, rumored to have mysterious magical powers. Layla would spend long hours daily in front of the mirror, admiring her beauty and charm. But over time, she began to feel something strange happening whenever she looked into the mirror. At first, she saw shadowy figures appearing and disappearing quickly behind her. She ignored these occurrences, thinking they were mere illusions or unclear reflections. As days passed, the shadows became more distinct. She saw a woman who looked exactly like her but wore old, tattered clothes and appeared terrifying with a pale face and hollow eyes. Layla was frightened but couldn't stop looking at the mirror, as if a mysterious force was drawing her in. One night, as Layla gazed into the mirror, she noticed the woman in the reflection smiling an evil smile. A strange sound began emanating from the mirror, incomprehensible whispers filling her ears. The whispers grew clearer the longer she stared into the mirror, until she heard a clear sentence: "It's time to switch places." Terrified, Layla tried to move away from the mirror, but she felt a mysterious force pulling her toward the reflection. She couldn't scream or escape, as if she was frozen in place. In a horrifying moment, she felt herself being pulled inside the mirror and found herself in another world. The world inside the mirror was dark and frightening, filled with ghosts and terrifying entities. Layla found herself in an old, abandoned mansion where evil spirits roamed freely. She tried to escape but was trapped in this strange world. Meanwhile, the evil woman in the mirror began replacing Layla in the real world. She lived Layla's life as if she were her, but people started noticing strange changes in her behavior. She became more isolated and mysterious, distancing herself from friends and family. One day, Layla's close friend, Sarah, decided to visit her to find out the reason for her changed behavior. When she entered the house, she found Layla standing in front of the mirror, staring at her reflection strangely. Sarah tried to talk to her, but Layla didn't respond. Sarah cautiously approached, and when she looked into the mirror, she saw the evil woman's reflection, smiling a terrifying smile. At that moment, Sarah realized that the real Layla was trapped inside the mirror. She tried to help her friend but felt a mysterious force pulling her too. The mirror began glowing with a strange light, and Sarah heard terrifying whispers filling the room. Before she could escape, she felt herself being pulled inside the mirror as well. Sarah found herself in the same abandoned mansion where she met the real Layla. Together, they tried to find a way to escape this terrifying world, but all their attempts failed. The evil spirits constantly watched them, preventing their escape. In the real world, things were getting worse. The evil woman grew stronger and more controlling, causing chaos and panic in the village. People started realizing something strange was happening and decided to take action. The villagers gathered their elders and decided to perform ancient rituals to expel the evil spirit. They began chanting powerful incantations and surrounded the cursed house with sacred candles. But the evil woman didn't intend to surrender easily. The mirror shook violently and the terrifying whispers grew louder, trying to disrupt the rituals. Inside the mirror, Layla and Sarah felt something happening. The mansion shook, and a glowing portal appeared in the center of the hall. They realized this was their chance to escape. They ran towards the portal as fast as they could, but the evil spirits tried to stop them. They fought bravely and finally managed to jump through the portal. When they crossed the portal, they found themselves in the cursed house. But the evil woman was waiting for them, angry and ready to fight. A fierce battle ensued, but the villagers had successfully completed the rituals. The evil woman began to weaken and slowly disappear until she vanished completely. Layla and Sarah regained their normal lives, but would never forget the terrifying experience they had. Layla decided to get rid of the mirror by hiding it in a distant place where no one could reach it to prevent the tragedy from repeating. Since then, the story became a warning for future generations, teaching them not to trust the mysterious powers that might hide behind a mirror's reflection.